Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Today I am going to, there it is again, show you guys the front door of some of my gang stalkers. But please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Also scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find some terms, T-E-R-M-S. I ask that you look those terms up via a video format platform, and right now that's YouTube. Also scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find my skin and hair care product listing as well as ordering information. Thanks for your order in advance, but I ask that you please do not submit payment via electronic format, which would be in the form of using your debit or credit card. Please send a money order as it stands right now because of my gang stalking, and that's going to change. That's temporary. Okay. Ooh, that's dirty. I cannot wait to move out of these apartments, you guys. But the reason for this video, I've done this before, but it was actually with the content was within the content of the video. In other words, the video was not specifically for addressing the address of my major players in my gang stalking. I am doing this video because, hold on. I am doing this video because I've been in my kitchen, you guys, doing my hair. Shouldn't have to do my hair in the kitchen, but it's a choice. I do my hair in the kitchen because there's no mirror in my bathroom. And not only that, it's just something about me being totally violated in my bathroom. So I don't want to do my hair in my bathroom with or without a mirror. But I just overheard, even though they've been watching me for the last hour and a half or more, I just overheard this idiot, this whore. I don't care if she, there's a spider. And you gotta go. You guys don't let spiders make webs. Well, even though that's not my window, but this is a lot of witchcraft, and he didn't even move. There's a lot of witchcraft going on. You guys do not let spiders make webs at your window. Even though where the spider was not my window, those are my windows, okay, as well as down there. And that's basically witchcraft. Stuff I never thought I would say, keeping it real, but I've been doing a lot of research over the last 5 years, not just on skin and hair, but sadly I've had to do research on gang stalking, being a targeted individual, an empath, a super empath on top of that. So I guess this spider just thought that the wind was blowing. Honey, your web is destroyed. I don't know why you don't know that, but okay. Yeah. And I've been seeing, because they'll leave their webs and then hide in the daytime and come back down, rebuild. And I've actually been seeing little strings going from there down here to the concrete or whatever, and I've been removing them. But I'm going to let you have it. But I'm doing this video because, like I was saying, I was in my kitchen doing my hair, knew I was in the spotlight. As a matter of fact, she continues to get on this guy above my head. Her supposed to be, I don't know what he is, an asshole about saying that this is not my hair. And you can hear a pin drop when I'm doing my hair. And I will be doing a video on my hair to let you guys see that he's a repulsive liar. I have extensions, braids, twists on my hair. He's basically claiming none of it is my hair. Like all of, I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. He's got sugar in his tank as far as I'm concerned. But at the latter part of me doing my hair, And I didn't do all of my hair over. I just, just going over some of them, redoing them. This idiot, the whore, and excuse me for cursing, but whore is in the Bible. If it's in the Bible, I'm going to say it. This whore above my head sits there. I don't know who she was talking to. Had to have been on the phone. I guess someone asked her, how are you seeing her? How can you see her? And she just blatantly says, oh, there's cameras in her kitchen. God can take my breath if she did not say that. I said, there's cameras in my kitchen, which I already knew, but I like to let them know I can hear what they're saying. Most of the time I do. And you can hear a pin drop after that. So the address for their apartment is 5108 South Hampton, Hampton Road, number 29F, as you saw, Dallas, Texas, 75232. How about sending them a letter? How about you coming in the parking lot right here and even though you would have to sit across on the other side over there, not here, right here, but the other side where that white car is. Yeah, please don't get out your vehicle though, because they do tow here. There's a sign. Yeah, how about, you get over there and just stare, but it wouldn't do any good because she used to come downstairs. She barely comes downstairs now because I told her I didn't tell her, anyway, moving right along, let me be quiet. Okay, so, but he never comes downstairs. He goes downstairs, he walks down in the other direction and goes down and comes downstairs. Never comes downstairs there. And this is not a place for me to live, you guys. This was supposed to have been last minute. As a matter of fact, continuously looking. I have witnesses to it. Looking for a place to stay. This was the last resort, and my play sister brought me here, and we were on a mission. And I thank you, sis, so much for you helping me try to find a place to stay. She was not letting it go. And I thank her so much, because you still need a roof over your head. But look out here, you guys. This is not me. This has never been me. But I can get with the best of them or the worst of them. I'm very versatile like that. I knew I needed to get away from where I was. And I went once again from how did my mom say this? From the something to the frying pan. Yeah. From the something to the frying pan. There's the address right there. Yeah. So you guys just bear with me. The sad part about this whole ordeal is, I'm a night owl. And the only reason for that is because I'm not sitting up looking at TV. I'm not sitting up reading a book or anything. No offense to anyone who does those things. I'm usually up working on my business, and this has been across the board from me for years. And I can't do that. I've been sleeping a lot, which I need to sleep, but when I want to pick a pen up or a pencil, paper, my phone, do this or do that, I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that here. These are repulsive ass, nosy ass mofos that want to get up all in your business, want to know what the fuck you're doing when you're doing it, how you sit on the toilet, how you do this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Oh my God. You're not supposed to threaten people, but I don't give a fat freak. You have threatened and invaded my privacy for 5 years. If I see this dude who is a chick, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to kick him in the balls. And I've seen him. He's a little scary punk. try to get me put out of buildings, try to, just attached himself to me. And I want you guys to look up, and this is what it is. It is satanic. It's demonic. Get over yourself. That's what it is. These people worship Satan. Could have sworn I heard, okay, wasn't concrete, but I have excellent hearing, like with a capital EX, excellent hearing. I could have sworn I came in and did something as soon as I came in. I should have did this video. I should have did a video on that when I said I was going to do it, and I would have remembered what it was. But I just walked in my door from being outside all night, being gone rather, and I did something to counteract something they did as soon as I came in. And I could have sworn I heard this horse say, "Oh, Satan's going to be mad." Or did she say the devil? No, Satan's going to be mad. And he just responds back like, like water running out of a faucet, fluid. He says, "Yeah, but," and I don't know but the rest of it he said. I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. No one does things like this, you guys. We're in the end times. And what they're called is monitoring spirits. Look up monitoring spirits. MONIT. Let's see. Monitor. MONITORING. Monitoring spirits. And monitoring spirits are sent by, I forgot the other spirits, but just look that up. And this is why I tell you guys, don't go by what I'm telling you. Go by what I'm telling you. But also do your research, okay? Do your freaking research. Don't go by what I'm saying just because I'm saying it. Challenge me, I want you to challenge me. It'll just be something else added onto my plate, but I don't give a fat rat in a New York tunnel. One of my quotes, because this is real. We're in the end times. These are demonic spirits. And you have to fight them with the sword of the Bible, the word. And a lady just told me, first of all, my ex-husband, talking to him one day, I don't talk to him often, and he said, Kimmy, he had told me before too, briefly, he said, Kimmy, you're going to have to fight that with the word, meaning the word of the Bible, the word of God, and the Lord, you know what I'm saying? The Bible. And he said, you can't fight it on your own with your, saying little things like, and then he thoroughly explained it to me. Months, maybe even a year had passed by. And he thoroughly explained it to me the second time he talked to me. And he said, again, you're going to have to fight that with the word. And he gave me scripture and some scriptures. And he said, for instance, basically, and I'm paraphrasing what he was saying. In other words, you're in your apartment saying things like, and he didn't say it this way, but this is, you'll get the gist of it. In other words, and let me say it this way. I'm in my place saying things like, I'm gonna call the, I have a detective, or you're going to prison, and just saying this and that. He said, no, you need to fight that with the word. And then confirmation. I got on a bus. You guys, it's sad how I've spent so much money unnecessarily riding the bus from place to place. And sometimes all I'm trying to do is just change my passcode to my email addresses, or an email address, create an email address, contact this company for this, personal, do this and do that. I go to my bank and handle most of my bank transactions when I should be able to call over the phone. I have to go physically there. And I suggest you do that anyway with people answering their phones at their home. I have a video on that, customer service. But this lady, I rode a bus, and one of the buses, the bus that she predominantly drives, rolled up at this bus station, and not waiting on any bus in particular, but I knew that this particular bus, one of two that I will ride to go to a grocery store all the time. I love going to this grocery store, and I can catch one or another bus, and she rides one of them. She drives one of them. And I knew that where I was, that both of those buses come to that location, and it wasn't the grocery store. It was a train station, And yeah, there's someone looking out. I guess they, I know why they're looking out, but and so she got off. I didn't know who she was initially because I'm usually looking in her face at her face, and we're talking on the bus and everything, and she's driving. I had never seen her, and she may have gotten off and used the restroom, but I wasn't paying attention or something, because they can get off and go to one of the stations and use the restroom or whatever. And so I didn't recognize her initially, and I noticed how she was looking at me when I started explaining what was going on in my life or something. And then as I was talking to her, I realized who she was. Very brief though, I didn't say much. And then she said, "You're not going to get on the bus or something?" And I said, "No, I'm just here doing some work, and I'm a victim of gang stalking," or something real brief like that. But anyway, anywho, as I said that, I looked at her and I said, "Oh, I didn't know that was you." And she said, "Yeah." I said something about, I said, "I want to kill someone. I'm serious. I'm really upset, blah, 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 blah." And she said, "You can't do that. You can't do that." And I was like, "Man, I'm telling you, this is getting to me." And she said, "No," she said, "Let me tell you what you have to do." And she stepped up a little closer to me, and she said, "You got to fight that with some scriptures or something," she said. And she said, you need to read Psalms 31, 51, and 91 every day for 30 days. And I said, "Yeah, but what's the outcome of that? What was your outcome?" She said, "I had to do it, basically." And I said, "Well, what was your outcome? In other words, what's gonna come out of that?" She said something about, well, I'm not going to tell her personal business, but the person was eliminated, and then permanently eliminated. God doesn't play, man. You ask him, and I'm not saying God, because you ask God to send someone to their grave, he's going to do it. No one knows when anyone's going to die, but there is a thing called karma. And it's not a thing. And I say karma is God's sister. He will forgive you. Karma won't. One of my quotes. So, I asked her what was the outcome, and so it was a wonderful outcome, and not initially. Initially, it was just the person being transported or transferred to another department, but or area. But then she said the person, passed away, gone. Okay. And something goes over me when I read those chapters of Psalms, ironically, but the thing of it is, I had already read them, just couldn't remember the content, because, I have a Bible and it's got all kind of markings in them. And I know 2 of them I circled and underlined, or some things in them. And for me, it's relaxing. It gives me a calm, and it's Bible based, and it helps me to relax. I may not be thinking about my gang stalking at the time, but I want to stick to this 30-day thing. I'll do anything. I'm ready for this to be over, and so I'm gonna see how this is going to work. But she also told me, she said I didn't ask her where did she get that from. I thought it was just something that she did, but she said, my mom told me to do that. And we've talked about her mom before, and I was like, okay, this is great. And by the way, she goes to church all the time. Not saying church people are angels or anything, but this lady goes to church all the time. It's very churchy, and in the choir, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so, yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna go, you guys. Just wanted to post their address. I don't give a fat freak. It's sad when you do stuff to people, when because they've done something to you, they feel their little feelings are hurt. What are your feelings doing hurt? It's called retaliation. Okay, it's called, sadly, revenge. What are your little feelings being hurt for? I don't even know you, and you're spying on me. I don't want to know you and you're spying on me. And I'm going to say this, you guys, and I've been meaning to post this, but not a jealous hearted person. What's yours belongs to you. I don't want anything from you. It belongs to you. That's yours. But one of the things that pisses me off is this doesn't piss me off. I'm a helpful person, but I have discernment, very, very high discernment. And I'm not the only one. What pisses me off, you guys, there are people on the planet, excuse me, I'm sorry, you guys, my phone seems to be getting a little hot. There are people on the planet right now that can help me out of this situation, and they're choosing not to. There are people that are trolling my page, my YouTube channel right now, and can help me get out of this situation, and they refuse to. Probably listening to someone else who could be a hater. You know what? Just because that person's not spying on me at all, that doesn't mean they're not a hater. And some of these are men that could really get me out of this situation. Women as well, but most of these are men. The Lord has already shown me, not the Lord, but I had an epiphany, or whatever you call it. Yeah. So, yeah, and amongst other things that have been shown to me. So with that being said, let me get out of the way, because I think this person is going to come down the sidewalk. With that being said, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to pause for the calls. Now they're running. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. No. I can't go into details how I know this, but I know. And then one of these people is going to be very, very upset that they did not help me when they could have. And there's no coming back from it. And they're not upset with me. They're going to be upset with themselves. And I guess God has already shown me that. I guess it was God. I mean, I've seen this. Even astrological wise, I can tell you what this person's astrology sign is. Just don't know who it is. So with that being said, you guys, I didn't finish telling you. It irks me that people can, if not completely help you, they can send you donations, they can send something, and people are not doing that. People would rather get entertained by what's going on in my life. And I'm going to entertain you. Yeah, that's my personality. Than helping. And for me, it makes me even more closed-doorish with people. It really does. And that's not my true character, but it does. Let me turn around. Yeah, it really makes me closed-doorish with people. They shouldn't be able to get away with this at all. They shouldn't. But on my team, for me in my life in this gangstalking, it's like out of 100, it's like I probably have. It's like they're winning by numbers only. If you guys can understand what I'm saying. Because see, all I need is myself and the good Lord on the other side. But by numbers, wow, I'm pounded. And I'm going to sum up, because I'm going to sum up another. That's one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I guess I'm doing 3 videos in one. The address, how I know people can help me and they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I was just about to do another video or something, or summing up 3 videos in one, because even though I'm going to continue until this is over in my life, I'm going to continue to talk to you guys about gang stalking, targeted individuals, those terms I asked you to look up at the bottom where the text is posted for the video. But I got a skin and hair care line to take care of. I don't have time. This is thrown in my lap. You give me lemons, I'm going to make lemonade. But You know, I got to tell the people what's going on, you guys. But this is not what I want to do. This is not what any gang stalking victim wants to do. Though others have posted videos and posting and letting you guys know what's going on. We don't have time to be doing this shit. And because most of us are extremely smart, got other things going on. Yeah, but we're empaths. Most of us empaths. So we're gonna tell you what's going on. You know, we're put here to warn people of things. We're targeted individuals, most of us. And for the record, I'll consistently say it. Just because you're a targeted individual does not mean that you're an empath. But if you're an empath, you're definitely going to be a targeted individual. Okay? You're going to be targeted. And if you're a super empath like me, because definition wise, I knew something was wrong with, I said, I know I'm an empath, but you know, looking at videos and looking up definitions of empaths, I'm like, oh no, honey, I got a lot of self-esteem. That is not me. You know, there's a couple of characteristics there. And I was like, no, that's not me. I can't be an empath. And then I was like, but some of them, it was me. And I was like, because I can feel your emotions and you know, all that. But then, you know, I realized like 2 years ago that there's a super empath, and there's actually another one, starts with an H, Hikamala or something. I don't know. That might be me, but I know I am a super empath at least. So I'm going to go, you guys. It's just, you guys help people when they're in need. You can't take anything that you have with you. If you know someone is in need and you know they've been consistent with what they're saying, I got to go. Look at this. This is not me. It's like I feel like I'm stuck in a rut. Like someone has their foot on me, and when I know there are people on the planet who can lift that foot up off of me. And if not singly, collectively. And the sad part about it, I'm not a beggar. And it even pisses me off to even make these statements, because I'm not. But it also pisses me off even more to know that if I knew someone was going through this, I got a lot of high discernment, like I said, and I knew in my heart they were going through this and they got to live in bullshit like this right here, I would do my damnedest to try to make sure they got out of this situation, especially if they have their own skin and hair care line and they're trying to be self-sufficient and get up out of the fucking situation. I would definitely be helping them. I wouldn't give a damn if I had this broken in a joke or whatever, or got less than most. I'm sending them $50. I'm going to send them something to make sure that they get out that fucking situation. And if that means it won't help them get out of the situation, it may help them pay their cell phone bill. It may help them to keep them going until they can get out of the situation themselves. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So the hurting feeling is that there are people on the planet who are not like me, but yet like me. This is Kimmy Wyatt. I gotta go. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao Bella. Ciao Belo. Smooches. Gotta go. And bye.